Cronos fam, there seems to be some FUD left in the building. After all the evidence, professionalism, truth you're seeing right now on the screen, I'm not making this up. Less than 30 minutes ago, altcoin daily, you're seeing it right now on the screen. This is urgent. Why I am withdrawing 100% of my Bitcoin from crypto.com alert. That's what he is saying. Altcoin Daily, a big YouTuber, more than 1 million subscribers. And I did go through the video explaining the interview with a condescending tone of, guys, if you lose it all, it's your fault. And starts with this: the chainsaw. A potential bank run of crypto.com may be in progress. Don't people learn a little bit? I think not. Now I wonder, why is the Cronos holders doing? Why is the crypto army doing? This is what we're doing. We're gonna explode, and whether you're here or not with the FUD, we're gonna continue, because now my repertoire, it's full with amazing content creators and people that now understood the lesson, right? And I'm sure that we're gonna do very fine. So help me out destroying the left of the FUD, because Chris did a fantastic job yesterday. He doesn't have to come back to do it. He tweeted earlier today more, and let's go ahead and discuss, because Cronos is here to stay. And all, even if we are in a bear market, because we are in a bear market still, we can still go lower. We can still see lower prices. I am not close-minded to that. It's hard to see, hard to believe it, but it's true. Bear market, but it's very different than personally attacking a crypto exchange like crypto.com that yesterday we saw the potential it has and everything, the professionalism. Can you believe it? Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells. How is my beautiful and amazing crypto.com community doing? What is going on, guys? Welcome back. I thought we were over this. I thought it was gonna be chilling, nice, and destroyed, and let's move on. And I even tweeted earlier today, I enjoyed the tranquility, right, of the vibe that we're just creating now. But this guy has 1.26 million subscribers, and in the last 17 minutes, well, obviously, this is gonna be seen by a lot of people on crypto.com and Cronos, right? And I think at this point, the entire cryptocurrency Cronos community knows the truth, right? And can you believe it, everybody? It is what it is. Maybe they want to buy it cheaper. Who knows, man? Now, what I can say is, here it is. You wanted to hear from the man himself. Who cares about what Oscar Ramos has to say? I get it. I'm a nobody, right? But to talk to him, he already had a live with us. He already had it. Even, he's been replying today more than usual, which is great. Withdrawals. I started with this tweet. Withdrawals are being processed as usual. No FUD, please. That was earlier today, and I retweeted. Yes, Chris. Onward. That's what I've said, right? So what's happening, man, right? It's pretty insane. Withdrawals are being processed as usual. It's the CEO told CNBC that he will prove naysayers wrong as withdrawals rise today. So pretty happy to see it, really, what's real and what's going to probably happen at the end of the day, that we're going to be just fine. Crypto.com, we're currently experiencing delays with crypto withdrawals due to the network traffic. We're currently monitoring this issue. And that's Brian. And if that's the case, process as usual. And any crypto exchange can go through this. Even every time I open my Coinbase account, if you guys notice at the bottom left, It's like always telling me that it's never operational or optimal, better said. False withdrawals are working as usual. False withdrawals are working as usual. So it's just the leftovers of the FUD, right? The leftovers of the FUD, and it is what it is, guys. Welcome aboard. What's going on, Prever? Sadly, lots of YouTubers and other social media so-called community supporters. It's what they do, attract viewers, man. Shouldn't be any space, especially the FUDers on social media. It is what it is, brother, but I'm happy that we're here together. You know, one of the things that I like is that the price, and that's why I have on the thumbnail explode, and we will explode. One of the things that I now just so peaceful, right? So nice. We went through everything and all, you know, the hellhound the last 2 days. Now right now is piece of cake walk for me. Now most of the content creators at my level, we agree on what we believe. I got shouted out by Matthew Perry, by Crypto King. You probably know them too, guys. You know, classic crypto, etc. So people understood the assignment, which is good. We are still in a bear market. This is the price we see. We have to understand that the fact that we are, of course, out of the eye of the beholder, it's for me the best thing ever. Now, for sure, people are not gonna be scared at the question of do I have to withdraw and put it somewhere else, take it to a Calcor wallet or or just something else, which that's what I wanted, right? In my personal opinion, everybody, at this point, there's two things, right, that can occur. We have more macro events affecting the price of crypto as a whole, and the price goes lower, or finally we start seeing that next month FOMC meeting is not going to raise too much the interest rate, federal funds interest rate, and that, I mean, if we get a 50%, baby, that's gonna make prices of altcoins, crypto, and commodities rise a lot, and that's what we want. That's when crypto.com can easily, in my opinion, break that delicious 10 cents. So have to understand something, family. 10 cents is nothing. Like this drop to 765 cents, it was because of these withdrawals. I bought my crypto.com, I bought 1,000 of crypto.com at 8, it was 0.089 cents. Remember that when you buy on crypto.com app, you buy like at 0.08 and it puts it at 0.9, right? Because they mark up the price. It is what it is. So I bought it like around 9 cents. It's less than that. Am I panicking selling? Of course, never. But I'm just telling you what I did. Some other people withdrew things. They paid the fees. I stayed, right? And I'm intending to stay here for the long term. With that being said, if from right now, November 14, all the way till December, which I don't think so, because there's, I mean, everything that I consider to be bad news is already out there. If it wasn't for FTX, we wouldn't have these lowest levels in the price of crypto, especially crypto.com. So if any other company collapses, I think we're fine. I think we're completely fine. Thank you very much, Mommy, for helping me with the chat. I appreciate that a lot, brother. I think crypto.com, of course, is not going to collapse, even though this garbage, can't believe it, man. Happy I have a lot of people in the house who understand now, right? These are my loyal members. Appreciate that a lot. Yesterday we had, I mean, close to 1,000 people, of course, watching and listening with me and enjoying this conversation. And I'm gonna give it to you, Matt. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna go ahead and pin this comment, baby. Go ahead and join crypto.com. It's in the link down below, guys. Make your free money. But I'm pretty sure that all of you are on Cross, so you don't have to, right? But Chris is a professional and confident speaker. Love the AMA. I hope we weather this storm and crypto.com are clear, start clearing the rumors. Best community out there. Stay strong, fam. And the response was clear. The response was clear from Chris, right? I like how he said that we got to stay strong. And he believes, he said it, that we're going to have a strong comeback. When I heard that, when I heard about the strong comeback, I'm like, wow, this man doesn't mess around. This guy doesn't mess around. And He has a background, right? Also in this video, in this FUD nasty video, which it is what it is, I dislike it because, man, come on. I mean, I get it. Maybe the views you want or so, or they want to stir up something. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's being paid to do this kind of video. I don't know. Maybe that's an angle he has. Who knows, man? It is just what it is. I used to watch a lot of Alcon Daily for news and stuff, but not that much anymore. But they reference this, which is an article about Chris. So let me tell you this because this is true. Chris used to work for a company called, where was it? Called Ensongo, right? That was a company, right? In Australia or something like that, Australian company. Basically, they like he left the company not, according to sources, not really in the best shape for customers, right? And that they're using it to basically say he's gonna do a repeat with crypto.com. And I mean, this article quotes CoffeeZilla somewhere here, where basically it's like, you're gonna repent, you're gonna suffer because you're not withdrawing from crypto.com because it's on a bank run. So I'm not gonna play the video, but I'm just kind of giving you some pieces there, right? At the end, he's like, well, we'll see. And he's like, he doesn't want to take any responsibility. But when you have this thumbnail and that statement from an Alcon Daily Crypto with over 1.2 million followers, what is going on, Johnny? With over 1.2 million followers, I just want to see. I'm going to give it a refresh to this one. I just want to see how many people are here, because I did say something. I couldn't resist. My apologies, right? Oscar Alcon Daily did some FUD for dollars, right? I was like, are you kidding me, dude? What is this crazy crow FUD? I mean, you just have to listen to Chris speak. Like, I better take the word of a crypto CEO with tons of experience than this person, to be honest with you. You're late with your part of FUD. Of course. Cuckoo. Yeah. Look at this. They have an ad right below. Sometimes that crypto.com does this. They have an ad below, and that's so cool. Yep, basically, right? I mean, you see that, and it's not gonna be well received. It's not gonna be well received. And look at what people are retweeting. People will create enough FUD to create a problem that will not exist if even they just carry it as normal, man. It is what it is. To me, it's just crazy FUD that makes no sense. But it is what we have to go through, guys. That is why, and I'm gonna drink some water, as you know, guys. That is probably why the price hasn't gone that much right now. What do I mean? Because there's still FUD from major channels. Why is that? Why are major channels? I'm nobody, guys. I mean, I appreciate and I love all my subscribers to death. Obviously, I'm not even cannot compare to a million level subscriber channel. But imagine if we had a million level subscriber channel supporting. They will, of course, beat me in all the views, subscribers whatsoever. But is there something they don't want to do? They don't want, I mean, maybe they're like, oh, if FTX did it, they went bonkers, collapse. That's why they don't want to do an FTX review or partnership or happy video, because they already are like, nah, they're also going to go on a bank run too. Like, if you're understanding what I'm saying, guys, go far on that chat for me, please. And don't forget to smash your like button, guys, and consider subscribing to the channel. Welcome, Anthony Dong. Happy to have you here in the house. Also want to say, yesterday we ended the live by thanking you guys. I thank you. 45,000 subscribers we just crossed yesterday. Sunday, we gained 858 subscribers all together in one day. That is amazing in a bear market. And the reason why is because people want facts over FUD. Appreciate that a lot, guys. First Steve, then SBF, and we're still willing to believe what someone says to us. We are all gonna learn from when are we gonna learn? It's true. Hello, Oscar. What's going on, Brady? Alcon Daily could be run by anyone. It's true. Oscar, you're a facts over feelings. What's going on with facts? I think I remember. Are you gonna believe crypto company owner first Boygo now FTX? Are you gonna believe? Yes, I'm gonna believe it. Yes. I think let me give you my little take, because obviously there's a lot of things here. Why do we fear believing a crypto CEO? Obviously, because they can halt our transactions and we can lose everything. I get it. That is one extreme. I think the problem is that we are seeing too many extremes, too frequent in the market, and obviously that is enough for us to panic and just don't believe anybody. Look, it's just for me. I try to give people a chance, and before I do that, I do extreme research and I convince myself. When I convince myself, that's why I have passion. That's it. So that's what I do, right? It may not be fitting to everybody, but people know me for that, and I gain the reputation in in 48 hours of a lifetime, because it's amazing right now what people saw and what people appreciated, right? So obviously doing your due diligence and research, it's up to you, right? You don't have to agree with me, but I believe crypto leaders, like I believe Charles Hoskinson, man. I met him. I shook his hand. I have a picture with him. If I see Chris, I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture with him too. If I see Cici, I'm gonna take a picture with, because these are leaders that know way more than me. So yeah, I'm gonna believe him. If you were asking, yes, I'm gonna believe Crypto.com CEO. When I have my doubts, I'm gonna tell you straight. But so far, I've told you in my most retweeted and viewed tweet because of you guys. I told you, here it is. We stood at 5,000. No, so far nothing makes me believe Crow is insolvent, bankrupt, or dead. I said it, and so far people understand the message. So that's it. Got it. That is it, guys. So the thought that we have right now is not gonna prevail. The thought is not gonna prevail, right? It's not gonna prevail. You continue talking, guys. The chat is yours. The chat is open for everything. Please don't ban facts over feelings, because I have a lot of moderators on. So even we have this type of discourse of these disagreements, don't ban like what I will call bearish or this opposite. It's totally fine, right? You know what to ban, just only spam. But no, yeah, I absolutely agree, and I'm happy that people have different opinions, because that's the idea. But for me, I'm gonna stand with Cronos. Yeah, I'm gonna stand with Cronos. That's what it is, and it's gonna be fine for me. Let's do it. So, guys, happy to have you here in the house for this Monday. Typically, I don't stream today, but I saw this kind of post, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if the Cronos army is awake. Let's see if the Cronos army is here, right? That's pretty good. Oscar, I know obviously you can't predict the price, but what do you personally think? Yeah, that is exactly what I actually want this live to be about, mostly about the price, because it is what I also want to see too. First, when I zoom in for the price, guys, I see good news. What are these good news? The good news is that we are not dropping lower. Easy. Let me just explain very quickly. When you see the price drop, it's because sell-offs, fear, result of something, decisions, and loss of trust. And that's what we had. People lost trust of Crypto.com, not because of what Crypto.com did to them. It's just the rumors and the FUD and all of that. Couple mistakes, it's over. It is what it is. But what is that? Right here. That it's clear, a comeback, an immediate response, then sell-offs to make money, and then price continues to go up. So that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and start adding some of my indicators, because I need the help of them. And let me add my arrow side here, relative strength index too. And from here, the 1 hour is not gonna help me. The 4 hours is gonna help me a little bit better to see and give you a more precise TA analysis. Oh, I'm just seeing something amazing. Let me go ahead and bring my RSI a little bit more. I need to edit this. So all the FUD, guys, that you're seeing right now, that you may see right there, it's gonna go away eventually, and we're gonna see it go away soon. Pretty happy for it. And let me see, RSI 14, there it is. So the RSI is the purple one, and it's coming up very nicely. As you can tell, we went extremely oversold here yesterday. And you guys see this bottom of the Bollinger Bands, bottom, and reaching this, what I will call a nice support level, broken to at 5. I was pretty, in a way, like, man, if we reach 4 cents, this thing is really gonna go to a point of people are extremely scared. And because what happens is capitulation, right? Capitulation is people taking losses just because they don't want to take, they don't want to ride it all the way to 0. That is what capitulation is. So I get it, but I'm gonna direct your attention here. What is that? That is the rejection. That's the second rejection in a day, in the middle of the Bollinger Bands. That's why they have that middle line, because mathematically speaking, it helps us know that it wants to break, it wants to explode. And once it explodes, you're not gonna stop it. You're not gonna stop it. So the last FUD remains that we have, they're gonna go away. That video from Alcon Daily is not gonna prevail, because we're not stupid, because we understand what it is. We already heard from the people who we needed to hear not Alcon Daily, for sure. There's also a few of them, right? Also, it's hard for me to believe what Meet Kevin had on his mind when he made that video. But it is what it is, true. I mean, I follow some of these people, and I don't know if they get just so disconnected from the communities that they don't see it. It's like they're so all the way up here that they don't go inside of the community to listen, to go and see what is happening. I'm getting closer to the Loaded Lions. I know Tectonic, I know VBS, like I know the Cronos ecosystem. I still know, I mean, I still gotta learn so much, right? But it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me, right? Even BitBoy, yeah, he sold, but he was kind of cool, right, on that. So no matter how big your channel is, that's one thing I'm learning right now. You have to know your communities and go and explore, right, before making any type of accusations like that, or just going there. But you know, loving the FUD, because I still see it here in the channel. Loving the FUD because we still see it here in the channel. So on the 4 hours, thank you very much, Word Sales. I'm gonna let the alert come in. On the, what is this, the 4 hour chart, I am happy with the price. I'm happy with the price. The FUD, everybody, will not prevail. It's gonna go away. CEO Chris has replied well. Professionalism, it's their pin for everybody to see from Matt. Matt, if you're still here, what a great description. I have no problem with that. Now, the crypto.com officers do not have to keep making lives and lives and lives, because that's not what they do. You take a look at that. Rarely Chris speaks, rarely, but I'm happy he did, right? Are you gonna take his word for it 100%? Yes, I will. Do you have a problem? Well, it's your problem then, but I will take the crypto.com CEO, because, so I'm not gonna play it because you guys, we already went over that, but the point is, he easily says they are leading. Crypto.com is leading with all these certifications, these permissions. Singapore so strict, they're leading freaking crypto, man. And people FUD it. Oh, but other ones, no, dude, no, they're, I mean, I'm just saying, man. Right now, we are low in everything. Crypto.com, market capitalization, volume, price, maybe a lot of support from the high level people, but it's the low level people like us, guys, that we're gonna break it all the way up. You understand that FTX only had a couple of millions. How many millions do we have? Anyone can tell me right now? Yes, 70 plus million people. 70 plus million people and growing. So, man. What's up, Oscar? Let's get all this FUD out of here. Of course, we support Crow. Great work you're doing. Thank you very much, God. I appreciate that a lot. Don't fade these influencers. They're mad because they invest in FTX. Actually, you're pretty much right, because these influencers lost a lot of money in FTX, man. They lost a bunch of money. That is up to them, right? Like, I gotta tell you something. I only had a couple hundreds of dollars there. That's it. And the reason why is because I wanted to explore and use FTX. It was becoming so popular with this Sam Bankman-Fried that I was like, maybe I want to try a little bit. Let me just put a couple. But most of my money is on Coinbase, Gemini, Crypto.com, Haru, and my wallets. That's it. Decentralized wallets. That's where I have my money. Coinbase, something happens to Coinbase, oh, that sue is gonna be amazing. We're gonna sue them so bad because we can. They are here in the United States and we're gonna win. So I'm not concerned with Coinbase. Something happens to Coinbase, I don't even have to lift the fingers because so many people are gonna sue. So I know Coinbase is fine. Gemini, the same thing. They're not gonna let it go down to zero. They're extremely regulated. It's an American company. They have to be powerful. They have to be okay. I'm not worried about that. But Crypto.com, FTX, Binance, Huobi, and many more KuCoin, they're not necessarily headquartered in the US. So obviously there's this feeling of, man, like, please don't go down. And that's kind of like what they go after it, which I understand. Cheers, everybody. So that is kind of like the thought that we see here, right? And let's go. I'm glad they lost cash. They keep pushing all these exchanges and never taught their viewers about self-custody. Self-custody is really important too. And I think in a bear market, we do have to understand how important it is. I'm so sorry, I did not even read your comment. My apologies. We're so Crow fam. We have the World Cup. We have Visa. Crow has been doing this for 7 years. They will not mess up all this momentum, intention, and Crow to the moon. We are sales. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that a lot. You guys understand that in 6 days we have the World Cup. In 6 days we have the World Cup. Now, how professional and how prudent Chris spoke about that. I don't know if you guys caught it. He was like, oh yeah, soon we have because he was asked, is Crypto.com gonna be in the World Cup? And I'm like, yeah, duh. And he's like, oh yes, we're gonna be in the World Cup, an event that may help us a bit. I'm like, may help us. He was like, oh yeah, just, an event that we may get a kind of like more, eyeballs, because we're gonna be right next to these huge partners. And I'm like, there's no more important event that I know in sports history than this one. Wow, like that to me was like, obviously, I mean, wow, like I know how modest the guy seems like, so that's pretty cool. That's kind of like the mentality we're looking for, right? That's the mentality we're looking for. All right, we're getting excited, guys, as always. If you want to support, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it on Twitter, share it on YouTube, share wherever you want. My name is Oscar Ramos, and we won. And obviously what's happening right now is that people are doing stupid things like this, with stupid videos like this, with stupid everything like that. So they have nothing better to do, man. Instead of talking about FTX, they wanna FUD on Crypto.com. How dumb, man. How dumb. And you know what? And I'm happy about this. You see this community watching right now the video? They're not gonna forget. They're not gonna forget. I'm not gonna forget. So I don't know if people know this, but people don't forget. Like, people here watching know my background with I'm token. And I own that 100%, my background with I'm token. I own it, right? I know what happened. I know what I did, and I'm still holding. And I know it's extremely down. I'm holding, and every single time that something pops up that I know it matters, I talk about it. And I'm holding that beauty because we talked it about so much last year. So people don't forget, and I don't forget either. Serpom, what is going on, guys? Welcome back. World Cup is over 100 countries. Yes. Oh, Team Tectonic in the house. What's going on, Tectonic? Let me see. I think I got another donation. It's free advertisement, Zachary. Exactly what I said, bro. It's free ads, free money, free cash flow. Let's get Oscar to 1 million, bro. If that happens, thank you very much for that. That'll be my dream. That'll be my dream. I quit my job and I just go full YouTuber mode. Honestly, just go full YouTuber mode. Easy, man. People forget all the time. Now, let's go ahead and do a little bit more of a macro. Nice, man. This is crypto. This is Bitcoin, which is kind of behaving the same as crypto.com right now. We have LUNC even on the day 2 behaving like that, which is pretty good. I don't want to see right now LUNC too much. I want to see Ethereum. Okay. 13. So you see this drop $1,000. So the reason why I want to do this is because it's more of a powerful analysis. Let me see the week. Yeah, I just want to see the week, man. Yes. I want to delete everything right now, hide everything. So take a look at this, guys. Perfect. So the week for crypto.com starts telling a story. This could be the bottom for Crow because of a unique event happening only to Crow. So this live, I want it to be, you know, for price purposes. I'm not here to tell you that Cronos is going to go to $1. That's something, you know, I know that's long term. Guys, Crow going to $1, I know it's going to happen eventually, but it won't happen anytime soon. And that is the truth. And I'm not going to here sit and lie to you in your face. I'm not. Because if you heard what Chris said at the very beginning of that interview, you know why I'm saying this. And that's what CC also said. And that's what many other people said in different Twitter spaces. Why? Because we are just moved back years. The industry is just moved back years. We went back with this FTX collapse. We went back. So if we have a bull market in 2024, that's going to be awesome. But at this time, it seems less likely just because what happened with FTX doesn't have anything to do with crypto.com. Doesn't have anything to do with crypto.com, guys. It's just because what happened with FTX. That's it. So yes, $1. I'm not gonna say 10, 100. No. Let's put those to rest for me. You guys already know me. Realistic expectations, okay? But because once crypto.com starts to 20 cents, 30 cents, you're gonna start seeing those thumbnails from some content creators. We're going to $100. We're going to $1,000. Be careful, guys. FY, be careful, right? Be careful with those thumbnails, right? But anyway, yes. $1 for me, it's no question for Cronos, and that's something we're gonna see, but we are gonna be waiting a little bit longer on that one. The reason why is because institutional investors have left the building. They have left the chat, baby. They have left the chat. FTX right now, do I have it here? I don't even have it, which I'm okay with it. $1, it's gonna be less than $1. It's gonna be worthless. So all the people who lost millions of dollars with FTX, I'm sure that when they are presented with the opportunity, look, here's crypto.com, has all these certifications, has all these countries, it's a World Cup sponsorship, has all this amount of reserves, has all of this X, Y, and Z. Oh, no, because how about if they halt withdrawals and then they go bankrupt and that's it? Sad but true, that's gonna be for a while the what I will call the business card of crypto for a while. It's gonna be, guys. It's gonna be. So that being said, right, the price, we're probably gonna be looking at this level in my opinion. So let me add it here, right there. 12, 11 cents. I think going back to this level where we had previous consolidation levels right here And right here is where we need to be. Where we need to be. Right here. So I'm telling you right now, price related, realistically speaking, we are probably going to see what we were looking at in summer 2022. What it means is that I'm pretty positive Crypto.com can do a 64% pump. And on this one, I'm not lying to you. I'm not faking you. I'm not trying to be a clown here. No, I am pretty sure Crypto.com is going to jump really nice anytime. This can happen anytime. Obviously, when that happens, you're going to see some videos from me. So I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, I think 11 cents, 12 cents should be a good range for Crypto.com. At that level, Bitcoin maybe 19,000, 18,000. The reason why is because Crypto.com was targeted and the drop was due to that. Okay, that's what I believe, guys. Johnny, I'm buying Oscar a Lambo when Crow hits $1. You said it, Johnny. You said it. And I want it blue as the color of Crypto.com. I appreciate that a lot, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Ramos, would you consider coming on 2Bit show real soon? Please email me. You got my email on the About tab, and we can talk about it. Thank you very much for stopping by, guys. Ramos, that is me. You want to watch a pump live? That'll be amazing. I'm so done. I'm so ready for it, right? 200 million Crow were burned 20 hours ago. Love it. The less, the better, right? That's what we want. So, Oscar Ramos, in my expertise, I am declaring that based on my opinion, we can come back to this middle era side, which makes total sense. That will put us roughly at a 10 above cent. I'm not saying 15. I'm not saying 13. Roughly from the 10 to 11, that's where I like to see us. So if I buy right now, I'm probably going to be making a lot of money with the 30 to 60%. So if I buy $1,000, 30%, $300, 60%, $600. So if I buy $1,000 right now, I might be looking at $1,500, right? I'm just kind of like guessing for me based strategy, right? This is what I believe it could happen in the short term. Long term, it's probably going to continue like this for a while since we still don't have clarity with inflation and, other things happening in the macro economy. I mean, just can continue like this since, like I've said, the trust has been broken. The trust has been ripped apart, but Crypto.com can rise from all this FUD and, I will say defy and break it, because I'm going to go to the 1 hour here, and I'm going to take out the Bollinger Bands. So right here, this one on the 4 hours is already giving me, right, that it wants to break. And right now in the 1 hour, take a look at it. Like it wants to run. And I'm sure that at any point in time, that thing can just give us a green candlestick, and Oscar pump. It's on its way, guys. It looks, I've seen it, guys. Now, where's my volume? Let me add my volume. I forgot to add it. Volume. There it is. There you go. There's my volume in the 1 hour. So you see what I'm saying, guys? Am I making sense? Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that a lot. We are in a recession. The U.S. economy has to recover before we're going to say. Exactly. Altcoins right now remain risky, right? I was watching Benjamin Cohen. Great guy for TA. Heavily recommend you guys take a look at his channel for Bitcoin and the macro events, Ethereum, and many more. Benjamin Cohen really puts things in perspective, and his latest video talks about why cash is king, altcoins remain risky, hedge, meme support, and the last one I forgot. But it makes total sense. Altcoins do remain risky, but when you have deals like this, I mean, when others are fearful, I gotta be greedy, right? That's the idea. We're all like pumps, Oscar. Absolutely. I wanted to go lower. The crypto app. What's going on, brother? Oscar, keep up the positive material. Crypto is journey and always an adventure. I heavily agree to that, brother. heavily agree to that. VVS or tectonic. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one for sure too. Nice. No, yeah, I mean, I think lower price on crypto.com, what it's gonna bring is more FUD. And well, this is what we're seeing right now with the FUD, right? Would you take a look at this? It is true. It is. I'm gonna refresh and see what's happening. And I just like to see also the replies from the CEO. I mean, just I think amazing. I'm gonna close this one for us. Obviously, while they load, we are in extreme fear, but we're nowhere even close to that 6 to 10 to 7 that we were seeing during the summer when we crashed heavily, guys. So this level of FUD is so easy to handle, even though it was only targeted to Crow for the last couple of days, right? And I mean, can you believe we were over 1 trillion less than 2 weeks ago? And now look at the price. That kind of tells you how crazy the market is, right? Baby, who is the highest runner-up right now in growth in the last 24 hours? You put it in the chat right now, everybody. You put it in the chat right now, everybody. Cronos, baby. Cronos is. When you did the 24 hours loser, it was Cronos just 1 day ago. Now it's Cronos, the one who's running. And it was all just because of FUD. And I knew it. And Crypto.com knew it. And we all with brains knew it. It is what it is. Now it's no longer Trust Wallet. Now because they're like, you know what? Crypto.com is going to be good. Jason. I can't believe it, man. Yeah, Psycho Pearl, what's going on, buddy? Welcome back. Oscar, are you holding up token? Of course, still there. Ben, awesome. Should have listened to him. Cronos Crow to $1 easy with me. I mean, I do believe it too, brother. Is that the new shirt? No, it's still the same shirt that I usually wear, as always. Now, we'll get to that in just a second, guys. Calling on behalf of the entire Cronos Chain army. This is what the Cronos Chain army looks. MMF with a 21% pump. VVS Finance with a 19% pump in the last 24 hours. Ferro Protocol with a 14% pump. Savannah 33%. METF 40%. So if you, of course, don't do DeFi wallet, you have no idea what I'm speaking right now. Obviously, if you do DeFi wallet, you know what I'm saying right now. So pretty excited, guys, you know. Obviously, this price of, adding 1 0 on Tectonic is not what we want. For all type of clarity and transparency purposes, I'm not here to hide anything. I want to show you exactly what the reality looks like here, and I'm going to hide everything so you know. So take a look at this. This is Tectonic in a nutshell. Oh, sorry. That's too much. There you go. This is Tectonic in a nutshell, right? So we are right here. Right here. That's Tectonic, right? So obviously, that is kind of like the level Cronos Chain has when it comes to popularity or when it comes to influence. We're pretty much like a nobody yet, even though the prices of all of our token gems are this low. We're still in position number 7 because Solana crashed, because, other different protocols crash on the TVL, so they're down. In my opinion, like always do your research and make sure you buy what you can afford losing. That's always the case. But remember, when times become bullish, usually people like to buy. When times become bearish, people don't like to buy because they're scared. Now that you're seasoned, I'm going to actually talk to you for a second here. Now that whoever watches me, I have beautiful more than 300 people watching me, which makes me blown away how you guys are so awesome for that. Remember, you want to tell a story. You want to come out with your parents, family, spouse, kids, whatever, and say, honey, you remember 2022, which was garbage for the market? I made a lot of money for us. In 2022? No. In 2024, in 2025. Or really, how? By buying in 2022, by dollar cost averaging in 2022, by putting my head down and suffering with the entire Cronos army in 2022, by dropping some tears along the way in 2022. That is exactly what I'm telling you guys. I got a lot of money and it's sitting there, but I know that crypto and blockchain is going to rise. I'm not wasting my time here. I'm not wasting my time here. I'm not wasting my time here, period, right? And that is what Chris said. That's what CC is doing. That's what all of us, the crazy crypto people, I go to my work, talk to crypto. Nobody cares, dude. No, you do it at your workplace. Nobody cares about crypto. Nobody cares about this, what we're doing. Everybody cares about what celebrities said, Kim Kardashian and politics, whatever. Nobody cares about it. It's like they're so behind. And that's also a reason why crypto cannot take off, because we don't have the adoption. Crypto.com arena. People go to the arena in LA and they're like, who's going to play? Who's going to be Maluma? Who is the other one? Bad Bunny. Instead of looking at the logo and what Crypto.com is, they're like, oh, let me go and enjoy. Whatever. It is what it is. But the point is, we're not there yet, man. Right? But we will be there. We will be there. I think this industry, sad but true, has been pushed back years because of this FTX collapse. But I'm hopeful, as Oscar Ramos, I'm hopeful that what I'm doing here, I'm not wasting my time. If you like this, guys, consider subscribing to the channel, turn on those notification bells, and welcome aboard, my friends. It is to me, it's just what's true, right? It is what's true. I'm all in, especially on crypto.com. I think right now it's gonna pay off, and I need to buy a loaded lion. I'm gonna get some money later on this month or next month, and I wanna give myself a pat on the back by buying one of that. I really don't have too many NFTs, but I think a loaded lion will really represent 2022. I'm gonna do it, and then from there I'm gonna go, because loaded lions are really expensive. Probably gonna go, you know, BBS malls, and you know that the drain. Cheers. Nice. So that is tectonic, everybody. It's a long-term journey, guys. It's a long-term journey, but I think we're gonna make it. So true. The most people only cares about, you know, things that don't matter. Celebrities are doing. It is what it is. It's true, brother. It is true. You hit your tectonic goal yesterday. Congrats, brother. Congrats. Ah, man. Hola, what is going on, Johnny? Happy to have you here in the house. You're the man. Thank you, Vaughn. Appreciated that. 200 people watching with less than 25 likes. Show Oscar some love. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the way I've always been feeling when I understood crypto and blockchain. As I went to conferences, and I'm gonna be talking to more people, and what I just want to make sure I do well is, once we come back, I don't want to be on the side of, oh, I was late for the game, I was late for the party when it comes to my positions. No, I want to be the one saying, oh yeah, you're new here, cool. Well, remember to dollar cost average, because right now it's not the time. Right now is the time for me to enjoy my pump, because I'm 80% up, things like that, you know. It is what it is. So what I think is happening at this time, my fellas, is that the price of crypto.com wants to run, and the price of crypto.com wants to head up. And now you know that the price I'm looking at is 10, 11, top 12 cents. That is right what I'm looking at, going about 60% from this price to that price, and probably staying there. I'm not forecasting $1 crow anytime soon in this year, but I know it's gonna eventually happen. Now, we could probably go a little faster, but for this garbage type of post that they can do whatever they want, if you're just coming in, check this out. What do you think about it? Hello from Atlanta, Georgia. Happy to have you here, guys. What do you think about this? And what did I say? I couldn't resist, brother. I couldn't resist. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh this one. I couldn't resist, because breaking a potential bank run on crypto.com may be in progress. So Instead of calling Chris at crypto.com and getting confirmations, they go with the FUD, and that's what they do. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And obviously, getting a lot of responses. But I mean, Crow doesn't deserve this. You're better than this, Alcon Daily. Even Crypto King saying it with us. I mean, it is what it is, man. But we'll find the truth. We'll find the truth. I think we're gonna be very, very fine. And this type of FUD is just gonna come at us. That's why the video is, let's destroy the FUD that's left, right? And now obviously the mainstream media, you know, trying to come out finally super late. Finally super, look, it's right there. Right there. Thanks, Chris, for answering to those FUDers. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a like there. And people buying. And who is this guy? Who is this guy? Okay, hopefully, because it kind of reminded me to the moon. Oh, man. And there it is, guys, talking about it. Yeah, so for that side, obviously, it's the FUD that is not going to stop. And update, funds still not arrived, funds still pending. My concern is growing. People reporting smaller transactions. So obviously, a lot of people, I will say, creating more pressure on crypto.com sense, but it was still working just fine. Coffeezilla, and that's the thing, right, that it hurts. Coffeezilla, he can do whatever he wants, I don't care, but I was talking about with you guys this. Crypto.com CEO is claiming they accidentally sent, yes, but as we saw on the AMA, and makes absolutely total sense, how in the world, as a Crypto.com with all the certifications and, you know, training and I will say professional practices, you're not going to send that to a wallet that you don't have control it, right? And he said it in the live, all the addresses that we send to, they have control to get it in, get it back, period. A cold storage means I don't want to have it on the exchange. I'm going to have it separately. This is a cold storage, right? I don't want to have it on the blockchain. I want to have it separately. That's what Crypto.com was doing. But maybe a mistake, and it's totally okay, in my opinion. Oscar, what validator do you use? I use LaxStation and another one, but LaxStation is the one I use the most. Oscar, do you think we can make money with Tectonic, considering it's 500 million circulation? It's a really long-term play, brother. And I have made money with Tectonic, but I'm not a trader too much. I'm a long-term holder. The FUD helped me reach 10,000 Crow to 90,000. Brother, you're beating me. That's awesome. Let's go. Let's go, brother. That's nice. CDC Visa card #1 in the world. Well, it's #1 in Singapore because that's what they use. And let me just tell you that. But in at 5 cents, thank you for all the fodder. Thank you for the fodder. I doubled my back. You bought a 5 cents? Man, you're the big OG, to be honest with you. Remember that we're still in a bear market and it's risky as always when it comes to just the price, not the company, just the price. But price can always be manipulated. That's why it was with this FUD fiasco that we had. Justin, Crypto.com CEO and founder Chris just released their proof of reserve. The scary party, they hold more than shit. So now I think at this point, people should be aware, because Binance does it also with Terra Luna Classic, that what they share oftentimes is what customers have. And when I made that first video, I was like, oh wow, they hold a lot of Shiba Inu, cool. Because I kind of have an idea, of course, people are buying a lot of SHIB on Robinhood, on Binance, on Coinbase, and of course on Crypto.com. To me, it wasn't a big deal because it's just a small part. It's not the full proof of reserves, which is going to include liabilities and everything. That's what he said in the live, that with liabilities, they need weeks because they're carrying an external auditor company. It's not going to be somebody from Crypto.com, which makes sense. So stupid when they say withdrawals was stopping. I posted a screenshot of me buying and withdrawing with no problem of me. I'm going to pin your comment, brother. I'm going to pin it. Why not? Here it is. Because people understand what's happening. And I think somebody has to stand up for Cronos. And that's going to be me, guys. That's going to be me. Absolutely. And if you're liking this, guys, consider liking the video and subscribing if you haven't done so. I think the goal for this, for me, is just to reach as many people as possible, because I think I have the skill set to compete to any of this with this, you know, channels, to spread the truth and stand for what's right. Because I want everything to go out. Withdrawals are being processed as usual, no FUD. It is what it is, absolutely. And well, here's where it's more FUD, right? When crypto.com goes bust, people will ask how nobody saw it, given their CEO history, which we talked about it earlier, the scammy business. I don't think all those certifications, the people and the institutions giving those certifications will be good with their conscience, giving it to someone that's here to scam us, right? Your past doesn't have to define your future. Obviously, if you are doing a thing intentionally, that's a different story. But it's like CoffeeZilla. Like when I saw his video about FTX with the referrals, blaming who was it, Meet Kevin and Stephen Graham and Andrew Tate. It's like this guy never wants to take responsibility. This guy never wants to be like he thinks everybody should be perfect or so. Like that's the way I feel. Nobody should be making mistake. Everybody should be perfect. And I mean, one thing wrong, then do not ever trust this person. Do not ever do business with this person. I'm like, are you aware that Coinbase has $15 million in FTS stuck? Are you aware that only crypto.com seems that they lost or they have stuck $10 million, which less than Coinbase? And who is blaming Coinbase? Who is fighting Coinbase? Nobody. Are you aware that Binance got hacked? And everyone's like, whatever. Or like, it's kind of like targeting, you know, targeting. It is what it is. But we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Just stating the truth, guys. That's what it is. And your kiss your crypto. And of course, I saw this. I remember. I saw it on, that was Saturday. Yeah, that was Saturday, November 12th. And I was like, this Saturday was pretty cool because I was kind of working a lot and I saw that and we were doing lives and I was kind of like looking at things and I'm like, at that moment, I gotta tell you, like, people are like, okay, but why are people withdrawing so much? Like, first and foremost, let me tell you something. That's really important. When people say, I just withdrew all my funds, what is the first thing that comes to mind for me? The first thing, you weren't staking then. You weren't really staking your crow. You weren't really doing DeFi. You weren't really doing NFTs. You weren't really involved in the Cronos ecosystem. You can do whatever you want. But personally, I cannot just withdraw everything. It's going to take me a month or so because 21 days, my thousands of crow and this and that. I cannot just do that, right? Because I'm locked and I'm okay with it, but I'm locked. So the fact that you say all of a sudden, I just withdrew everything, I'm like, well, then you were just here to trade it or just to buy, not really get involved with crypto, which I get it. That's the way I see it because I cannot withdraw everything, right? So I stake it because I want that passive income. That's what everybody started saying at the beginning of 2021. Stake it to get your passive income. Do this for your passive income. This for your passive income. And I like the idea of passive income. That's why I have it stake it. So it is what it is. But I remember seeing this one and it was pretty weird. So that is, in a nutshell, right, what the video, and of course, highly encourage you to watch the full story if you want. But, oh, baby. This video, of course, it's not going to get anywhere. I don't really think it's going to get really anywhere. And I'm pretty happy to see, you know, the entire crypto.com community coming in on board because I'm sure that we're going to be fine. And take a look at the price of crypto.com. The thumbnail of this video, Cronos explode, looks not bad to me. Cheers, guys. So guys, let's go ahead and do some Q&A. It's let's go ahead and do some quick Q&A. And I'm just gonna take this time to I don't know, just say that I'm rested, right? I think yesterday was a really tough day. I'm happy, like I've said, because there's more crow tranquility, and now be just ready for more fun when it comes to prices, right? Because obviously the bear market is here, but the bear market is not going to be here forever, and we may have some bull traps. Now, what is the definition of a bull trap? A huge pump and a huge dump, right? So I do agree, and please listen to this closely, that when you see a pump massive right now, assume that it's going to be sold off. Assume that it's just not going to continue running because the market is not here yet. The bull market is not here yet. So you see Bitcoin running to, I don't know, $18,000, $19,000. If you are trading that, you might as well sell, right? You see crypto.com going to 10 cents. I know I'm saying that that's the average I'm seeing, but it's probably going to be sold off and later we'll come back to that price. I am being completely transparent and honest with you guys. I am not have any intention of just kind of like lying or whatever. No, I'm not one of those. I'm pretty positive. If we see a pump when I'm go to sleep today, wake up, it's 10 cents. I'm like, what? Yeah, I think if you're trading that beauty, we'll recommend you think about it, about what I just said, because if not, other people will. And then that's gonna be kind of like the stairs, kind of like going up and up and up and up and up, because we don't need to go back to an average that was when we were defined this FUD. Got it? That's I think what I think. I think what I believe. All right, take a look at some questions here. Let's see. Oscar, read my post. 10K was processed in 2 days. Great company, have 100,000 close. Nice. What's your Bitcoin bottom? That's a good one. My Bitcoin bottom, it's passing the previous one because this one was really about FTX, man. And if it wasn't for FTX, we will be still at $19,000, $18,000. So it was just because of FTX and the murder of the crash. Bitcoin, realistically speaking, Bitcoin it's doing great. It was just for FTX that we have this massive FUD with crypto.com. It was because of FTX. It's because CC got all the really, you know, defensive and kind of like posting this up. It was because of FTX that we have. It was just because of FTX, because it was a huge company collapsing, right? Huge company collapsing, affecting millions of people. So I honestly don't think that we're gonna see 10,000 Bitcoin with the news that we got right now, with the optimism. Something bad really has to happen to see 10,000 Bitcoin. So yeah, pretty positive that right now 14, 15,000 should be where I stand. 15,000 should be. How much CRO do you hold? Well, it should be a private question, but I mean, I've been telling you for a while, right? You don't do it. Highly recommend you don't share how much CRO you have for security reasons, but I hold roughly from 30 to 40,000 CRO. That's what's staking right now. And I say that because I have like CRO everywhere, because since you use CRO to pay on Cronos chain, I need to have some CRO available, but I have mostly staked. Yep. All the footage just want views. They want to make money off their content. And when you defend the truth and fight the FUD, guess what? You get also paid for that, because people respect loyalty and people respect you when you do that. And that's why I'm here. And I started making this live saying that yesterday we gained the loyalty of more than 800 subscribers. What a beautiful thing. And look at that. I hate it because when I leave every single time, or mostly when I leave the live, the price starts running and I'm like, man, I really have to go sometimes. Do you think Do Kwon's name will be redeemed if we find out Luna's downfall was because of FTX? I saw him today in a live. I made a video about Terra Luna Classic today. Do I have any Terra Luna Classic holders watching? Come into the live right now. Any Terra Luna Classic holders watching? How you doing, my LGNC fam? If so, let me know. But it's too early for me to say about Do Kwon. Obviously, we want more answers, and he has to, in a way, go to the authorities and kind of can be processed, whatever. I think people do want some answers at that level. Yes. Here's the thing. I'm from Singapore, and even if Chris has somewhat a tarnished track record, I do trust our system here. Hey, I appreciate that a lot. That's awesome. Oh, nice. Some LUNC fam here. Love you guys. Happy to have you here in the house too. How many CRO do you think is good to have, Miguel? As much as you're willing to lose. As much as you're willing to lose. That's the answer. That's the right answer, right? But you respond to that question with that, but always remember investing in great projects. Always remember investing in great projects saves you a lot. And that's why I invested in crypto.com, to be honest with you, right? It's a great project, great brand, it's a great company. I mean, come on. That's why I do it. But my goal, and I made a video about it, 100,000 CRO. 100,000. First was 10,000 CRO. And you know what's sad, everybody? I bought that when it was like around 50 cents, 40 cents. So you can imagine how much money I have already in this thing. So if I put $5,000 earlier this year, it's what you're putting $1,000 or $100 right now. Yeah, that's how big of a difference it is. Are we getting an Oscar pump here? Yes or no? I can't believe it. Oh, baby. Oh, man. No way. That's awesome. Exactly what I said, man. Exactly what I said. I mean, and you can take a look at the live. Crop pump. Ay. LUNC holder here in the house. Awesome. Do you have an Instagram to follow? Yes, bro. In the description, you're gonna see somewhere like links or social media. Just click there and you will see my TikTok, Instagram, and more stuff. Elon said he will bring back Bitcoin buying Tesla again in the future tonight on Tesla Live. Really? Cool. That's nice. That's, I mean, more utility to this. That's pretty cool. Oscar, can you ask this? Can you ask this in the chat? What will be the price of CRO Rich during the World Cup? Yes, you can ask that. The price during the World Cup might be a bull trap, as I've been saying for a while. It's going to help, but it can be sold off because we're in a bear market. It has to be known everywhere. So I will say anywhere in the 10 cents, 12 cents, it's a great price for me, knowing how we're heading right now, knowing that it seems bullish right now. I'm not going to tell you 50 cents a dollar. That is dumb. That is silly. So I think passing the 10 cents seems really reasonable for me as we head into the World Cup. Yeah. Oscar, keep up the good work, brother. Love your positive attitude. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that a lot. Mayor Ramos to the Grand Control. What's going on, bro? Happy to have you here. How much in return you're getting for staking CRO? 12, 11% or so. Yeah. I bought 80,000 CRO a year ago and I forgot even I had them. I bought it back when I had way more money. Wow. So you bought really at a high price. It's okay. Look at this, baby. 87 boats with a pump. I mean, that's nice, man. Let me just go ahead and do this. You see this? I drew this because of a rectangle of the fear FUD. This was really when everything was collapsing for us and it was tough, right? But we are victorious. Now we have risen 31% from that. From that level of 5 cents to 35%. So if you bought $1,000, congrats on your $1,300 now. Great job. Great job. And it's growing even faster now. Who thinks Oscar channel will blow up? That'll be amazing, man. Learn a good lesson. There's a ton of bad influencers. Thanks for being one of the good ones. I'm gonna pin this one, man. Ballon. Thank you, bro. I mean, that really means a lot to me. That really means a lot because, I mean, I have a lot of things to do. We're all busy, but carefully when I make a video or a live, I know carefully what I'm gonna say because you know you don't wanna change your mind, especially online, you know, in the internet. And I when I make a video and if I know some Terra Luna Classic holders are watching me, and you know when I said the hard to swallow truth. You remember those ones, guys? You remember those ones? People hate me for that. People hated me. I did it twice. And I got the dislikes, very high dislikes on those videos. But guess what? They were some of the most watched videos because people want the truth. And I did not change my mind on any of those 2 videos. I kept it going, right? And people respect that. So, yeah, with Cronos, say the truth too, right? So, I really don't want to change. I have to be steady and with my beliefs, and that's kind of what it is. And people will see that as we continue moving forward, for sure. Crow did a good recovery, sure, brother. My goal is 100,000 Crow. Oscar doesn't shield links and sign up bonuses. Has been a real acid guest. I gave on Crow at 12 cents, got back in at 6 cents. Couldn't pass it up. Let's go, brother. You're an honest man, and I see no faking in the funk with this guy. I think trust my actions, not my words, right? Because my words, I'm blessed to have a voice that it's good for this job, for this gig, and I like it. I really enjoy it. But I think my actions really what matters. And when we're here at 1 a.m., when we are here at 12 a.m., 2 a.m., 11 p.m., grinding, standing for the truth, exposing the FUD and everything, and at the end of the day, enjoying and rejoicing with the progress, that's really what counts, right? So I'm happy. And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, man. That's just what I can tell you. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's just the beginning for Bitcoin. It's also the beginning for Shiba Inu. I don't have a Cronos. I need one. If you guys have one, send one to me. But yeah, I mean, it's just the beginning, man. You're like crypto coach, Oscar. Thanks for doing all the research for us. Of course, appreciate it. Thank you very much, Johnny. I appreciate that a lot. I like how you don't BS people. Always honest. A lot of influencers help a bandwagon bring down Crow. Oh, yeah, that's not me. If you want to do this long term, like I want to do it, I don't ever burn bridges. I don't want to burn bridges. I do get upset though, because I have called up some thumbnails because they just want to do it for clicks. When you have thumbnails saying $1 Luna in 20 days, how can you compete with that? I mean, as a content creator, you want to do an update, you want to watch an update or a $1 Luna in 20 days. You cannot compete with that, right? As a thumbnail, of course, that's what people want. So that's kind of like the things that I'm like, man. But obviously, that's a short-term strategy because people get to you and people know that's not a long-term, I will say, tactic. And my long-term tactic has been working so far. So if we didn't have this bear market, if we were like in that 2018, 2019 time, regulation is still not here, there could be more altcoin movement, right? I'm sure that AM token would have exploded more and Cronos would have exploded more and all of those great tokens. But we have to remember, guys, that we are also coming to a point when regulation is going to happen very heavily, very, very heavily. What does that mean? It means that some cryptos will die and never recover. Some cryptos really will die and never recover. And at that point, you wanted to evaluate if your purchases were right or wrong. That's why every single time, like I talk to about a project, I really want to make sure it's the best one of the tribe. Same goes for VVS, Tectonic. I mean, I know there's many projects on Cronos chain, but remember what I told you many times ago, I buy the top. I buy the top. That's what I like to do, right? Buy the top and stay with them. Stay with them. For Cronos, it's the number 2 by market capitalization. Well, it's actually, I believe, the number 3 because Leo is there for Bitfinex, something like that. So it's in the top, and it's gonna be top 2 once we have the price back. It's gonna be the top 2. So I like to buy the top. I like to be sure, and I'm doing this long term, man. Johnny, thank you very much, bro. I like how you, yeah. you should make a video to teach viewers how to use the DeFi wallet. Of course, there's plenty out there. So if you have a specific question, you know, suggest you DM me or so, or my patrons, every time they have questions like that, I go and make a video specific for them. Love to wake up above 8 cents tomorrow. If you see 8 cents tomorrow, you're gonna say, oh yeah. My voice is getting to me right now. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy to tell you guys that Cronos is running nice right now. Let's do it. Take that. Nah, I think it's fine. Just the beginning. And of course, I would like to add a little bit of a touch here, right? There it is. SBF FTX is deleting tweets. Huh, look at that. Deleting tweets. Wow. That's new. You see, the crypto market never sleeps, man. Never sleeps. There you go. There you go. Who donated to me? Let me see. Balloon. Thank you very much, Balloon, for that amazing kind support. I appreciate that a lot, brother. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Take that. Oh no, Ricky, I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say take that, fudders. But now I was like, no, it's fine. Got my water here. Nice. Hey, how you doing, Tim? Happy to have you here in the house. Nice. So, family, it's about to be 10 p.m. and the price of Cronos is doing nice. At 7 p.m. today, we put this price of 0.7, and I've been in this time before. And I know, guys, that we're not wasting our time here, and the price of Cronos will rise. And I already told you, right, what approximately where we probably are gonna head to. Cropamp, 84% say yes. Family and friends, Cronos Army, we did it. There it is. You can also go ahead and follow me on Twitter, my fellas. We're growing really fast and happy. I'm just super blessed with all of you guys and all your support. Really just exciting. Chris, what a professional, man. What a professional, man. I'm going to continue following you, brother. And of course, I'm expecting more tweets from him since he's going to be waking up pretty soon. Or it's going to be early for them. Tectonic, chill there, brother. Much cheaper. That's how we like it. And actually, Bitcoin is doing not bad too. We love it, guys. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's live. Just really a response to the leftover FUD. And we're just going to be fine. Before you leave, don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells. We're going to prevail, guys. One day, I do believe that one day this is all going to be worth it. And then we're going to have another bear market. Remember, right? This is not just going to be the last bear market that we're going to have. We're going to have more bear markets. But from here, I think it's gonna be enough for the Lambo. For sure, it's gonna be enough for one Lambo at least, and then you get another more Lambos in there in consecutive bear markets. But let's leave on a high note with this awesome price pump. Thank you very much, guys, for your amazing and kind support. God bless you all. Be safe, be smart, be wise. What an honor. Thank you for all the donations, for all my nice moderators, Mommy, Johnny, and everyone who came here, to all the subscribers and new viewers. Welcome to Oscar Ramos channel. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Thank you, everybody. Oh, wow. Time for this guy to go in. Can't believe it, Oscar. Other YouTubers still attacking Chris today. It is what it is. We'll continue on that Twitter, but now more chilling. Bye, guys. God bless you all. Be safe. Peace.